It is Kyra here with another Raid Shadow Legends video, and in today's video I want to start something new. I want to start something different that no one is doing currently here in the Raid Shadow Legends community, which is starting a free-to-play. I'm just so over the whole ranking all the epics and champion reviews and all that stuff. I want to do something that no one's doing right now, which is a free-to-play account. Starting something that no one's doing currently. Probably good for my channel and keep it exciting. Let me just go through some of the content creators that are currently playing Raid Shadow Legends and just see the kind of repetitive content you see constantly. And so doing something new is going to be probably a breath of fresh air. Let's go to my good friend on Darth Micro's channel. Covering Raid for a while. As you can see right here, you know, same old stuff. Oh, wait, hold on. Free to play. Maybe that's a bad example. Let me go to someone else. Let me go to Ash. Okay. My first free to play mistake. Let's go to JGigs. Let's go to JGigs. I haven't seen his channel a bit. Let's just see. JGigs, he's the homie. Free to succeed. Is this kind of like some kind of troll thing? Like he's just joking because, you know, like you can't succeed without spending money in this game? Last one. Hell Hades. Let's look at Hell Hades. Look at this. Look at this. Not a single video. Like look at this. See, as you can see all the way through here, I don't see free to play one time. Free to play. Nope. See, 0 matches. There we go. Told you. Game's getting stale. No one's doing this. First one right here starting now. To set the expectation of what this free to play is going to be. I'm on day 7. I just got Shaman. I wanted to play it a little bit because I wanted to see if I actually enjoyed it. I wasn't going to do this if this wasn't going to be fun. So far, I'm actually really enjoying it. How everything is so impactful in the game. It's been nice to really just play the game again. It's been dope. So I'm going to be streaming it. So every day at 7 a.m. Pacific time is going to be when the stream goes live. So if you want to follow the stream, be sure to do that. How we're going to be doing it is just kind of updating you on the progress of how it goes, and then I'm going to give away the account once we beat the Doom Tower. I think that's a good way to signify it's been a while. There's actually some history here, and then boom, we give away the account after we beat the Doom Tower. So that's how we're going to be doing it. Going to be streaming it every day for a few hours before I go to work. So since it's been a week of progress, I want to update you guys on where the account's at so you guys get an idea what I've been doing, stuff like that. So the first thing is I went with Elaine here because I wanted something different. I didn't want to pick, which I think pretty much what everyone thinks is the best character to start the game with, which is Kayle. And I already went Galek because it was between Galek and Elaine. And when I first made the account, when I first started playing this game, I went Galek. So I want to do something different with Elaine and see how that goes, because I feel like she's kind of like the dark horse sleeper pick. Her and Galek are probably kind of equivalent in not getting picked that much. It's usually between Aethel and Kayle. That's why I went Elaine. And then funny enough, my first pull on the account was actually Elaine, which I think is hilarious. What are the odds of actually pulling a dupe? You know, everyone talks about the dupe issue in Raid, and then the first character I pull is a dupe. Some of the notable rares that I pulled so far are, I think Gnarlhound is going to be awesome. We got the AoE Provoke. I think he's going to be really good, and he has Unkillable, which, you know, long term, he's known to be on killable teams. He kind of fills that spot. Something that we're probably never going to touch unless we get super lucky in our pulls. A big one here is Runic Warder. I think he's going to be amazing because he has this A3 here, which is this places a 15% reflect damage buff and a 7.5 continuous heal buff on all allies for 3 turns when we finally get to book it. Because I'm just going full on booking Elaine right now. This is where all the books are going, is for her, and we're kind of getting there. Maybe I'm going to slow down, but I do want this damage here. That's probably a big deal. So probably going to keep booking her. Not too many other notable pulls here for the account. Treefeller's pretty whack. You know, Rocktooth you get guaranteed. Just pulled her. She, weirdly enough, has good reviews. Maybe I'm missing something here, but so far she seems very selfish. Like, removes all debuffs from this champion. Like, it almost, you know, should be amazing with being able to remove it off, you know, a couple or targeting the character you remove it from. She also has this counterattack buff here, which attacks one enemy and then places a counter buff on this champion for 1 turn. It just doesn't seem that good in my mind. I feel like I've already pulled better characters, so I don't think I'm going to be using her too much. I do have Shield Guard. He's very good, but I don't know how I'm going to really fit him in. But, you know, that could be different. This Wagon Bane character, this is one of the new rares. Doesn't seem that good. Like this decrease accuracy, that's useless. Well, attacks on enemy, places a continuous heal buff on the ally with the lowest HP. Already, Runic Warriors already better with his heal and does counter attack, or does reflect damage, I mean. We got this right here. Attacks when enemy has a 75% chance of placing decreased defense. That could be useful at 100%, but he takes a ton of books. It's going to be really hard to justify using this character here, even though he's kind of new. I mean, obviously people are going to rate him pretty low. We got that. And we got Pounder here, who doesn't seem that good. But there was one thing about him, which was there's not a single thing I like about the. Yeah, he's not that good. I don't think I like him. So a lot of the rares have been pretty much L's so far, but overall I'm happy with the couple rares that we pulled. Like a duplicate Elaine is actually gonna be pretty useful. Yeah, Gnarlhorn and Runic Warder. So I think we got a couple good things. And then now, lastly, I do want to talk about some of the gear. So the big thing is getting the daily login rewards for the when you're a new player, you get this you get these lifesteal gear. And this has been so impactful because I think these are guaranteed rolls. That's what I've been told, is that you at least get the, before you roll them, those are guaranteed, but then what you roll is obviously random afterwards. And this has been pretty impactful. I've gotten pretty lucky on the actual rolls. Like we got 12 speed with crit rate. I really like crit rate percentage in the beginning of the game, and then eventually you're going to flip that to crit damage. But in the beginning of the game, having crit rate gloves is amazing, and then for it to roll speed like that's dope. And we can't level it anymore because we got to hit level 25. I'm only level 22 so far. We have a ton of energy to use. We'll probably just use that on stream. But and we actually got lucky with ring here for high elf, so that's dope. So far gear's good. Because we got the payout for arena, we actually got a really good piece here. Let me show you guys that. This was awesome, pulling this divine speed 5-star speed boots off the rip like that. That's amazing, and hopefully we get something to match it so we get the speed boost there with that piece. So really stoked with what we got so far. Probably gonna sell a lot of this stuff here. We do have this like decent offensive gear as well, so we'll be able to gear up another attacker eventually, but mainly everything's just been focused on Elaine. And then lastly, just kind of something random here, but I thought this was kind of cool. This is something you can't appreciate when you first start playing the game. You don't understand the game. It's when you first start, they actually open up all of the dungeons for you to actually progress through some of the challenges and missions in the beginning. And I like that they actually, you get like 5 days where all of them are open, so you can really progress through the missions and the challenges pretty easily and so they don't get your, like, artificially get your progress so hard in the beginning there, which I appreciate it. And now that I've been playing the game, you know, obviously played the game for so long, I can go back and make a free to play and appreciate that they do that. Whereas in the beginning, I was like, all right, okay, I guess they're open. And then later on, it's like, okay, it turns out they're closed. Like I didn't understand it. So it's kind of nice. And then when it comes to these tournaments, it's going to be interesting. I'm really curious to find out if these are actually going to be possible, like these champion fragments, or we're just going to get screwed. Maybe we have to, like, if you're actually going to get one of these, you have to really hoard for your energy and prepare for something like this. I'm not sure. I guess we'll find out through the free-to-play experience here, but that's kind of interesting. Because usually I'm used to seeing these and I'll just pay for the energy if I need it, whatever. I don't really care, or I just have the energy ready to go. And being in the content creator program, that they hook you up, so I've never really missed out on anything like that. But free-to-play, it's I'm either gonna have to make really smart decisions, or it's just not gonna be possible, one or the other. That's pretty much it for the first episode. Hope you guys tune in at 7 a.m. Pacific time. 7 a.m. Pacific time. That's 6 a.m. Alaska time. That's where I'm at in Alaska. But hope to see you there, even though I know I'm uploading this a couple hours before I'm going to go live. But that's what we're going to be doing. We're going to be doing this daily. Also going to have a playlist specifically for this, so you can go back and watch all these. Probably one thing I should say, when it comes to shards, I'm not going to save anything. I'm just going to pull them every single time. I think that's a lot more fun that way. All right, guys. Well, with that, you guys have a good one. Peace.